taking the life out of my head.
That's new. That's a new epidemic.
Yeah,
Sweeping the nation.
Deadly
y'all
ponytail.
ever do your ponytail so tight?
Yo, let me tell you, when I'm tying my ponytail up and to my baldy,
I'm saying it's baldy tail.
Yo, when you do a tight ponytail,
pony.
you know if your head starts hurting, immediately you know. Because I was burping.
What? That was like a Trey Songz burp. Like, he was the burp. What does that sound like? This is I got gas.
Well, anyway, you know your ponytail popping if your head starts to hurt immediately afterwards. So my ponytail must be popping because my head is on fire.
That joint pulling the knowledge out of your head.
Yeah. Apparently pulling the knowledge because I sat here trying to record Ayo doing something funny. Didn't even press record.
That was like a good 33 seconds of nothing.
You know why? I want to know why. Because I'm frazzled because I just went on a wild goose chase for the Popeyes chicken sandwiches.
Mad Goose is chased. Go on.
You trash.
You got one more time. You have one more
That
time.
wasn't even a joke.
Went on a wild goose chase to get the Popeyes chicken sandwich everybody raving about only because
Everybody mad.
everybody mad because we went and they had signs up like, well, we ran out. And the crazy thing about it is I saw like on social media that it was running, like there were Popeyes locations running out. But I'm thinking, I live in the suburbs. Don't nobody want Popeyes in the suburbs. So like I should be safe. They should have like a good amount. No.
Well, smart thinking, but nah.
Right, I was finessed.
Because you know why? We will find our way to the suburbs. But the people who don't live there, yo, we will find our way because in the urban neighborhoods, you might as well just
And
kiss
I
it goodbye.
went to the location furthest from my house just to give the chicken sandwich a fair chance because the last time that I had Popeyes, the last 2 times I had Popeyes, it was garbage, okay? And I used to be a big fan of Popeyes because every time I would get it, it would be delicious. Like I was saying they had the best chicken not too long ago, but also not too long ago they had the worst. So
They got the best and worst chicken.
it was just so greasy. The one time I had it was on Valentine's Day. Somebody was irked. They was in the kitchen cooking on Valentine's Day.
Why was you eating Popeyes on Valentine's Day?
Yeah, like
because I'm alone and single and didn't have a date, so I had to treat myself to Popeyes.
You shouldn't have to eat Popeyes on Valentine's Day.
Was it at least a heart-shaped chicken breast or something?
No,
or,
you know who does give me heart-shaped chicken breasts? Chick-fil-A, because they make all their food with love. No, I literally get heart.
That was smooth.
That was a bar.
Yeah, I'd say that was smooth. All right.
But it's not only smooth, it's the truth. Like I will literally get heart-shaped chicken. Yeah, the smooth truth.
The smooth
truth. The smooth.
That was the smooth right there.
You sound like one of them R&B stations.
the quiet truth. First of all, the smooth truth at 9 p.m. Let's get it.
The Quiet Storm. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on.
Their names are always like super smooth too, so he'll be like, "It's the smooth truth with Marmalade Williams."
Hold up. Marmalade William. First of all, if that's his name, who gave him that?
But their names is always like some made up super like that ain't your real name.
That ain't your real name, yo. That is not your real name at all.
Chocolate Wonders.
Yo, I used to get so excited when the Quiet Storm thing would come on.
Remember that?
Yeah. Quiet Storm. Turn it on. Quiet Storm.
Remember the end? Turn it on. You'd be like, the Quiet Storm. Yo, Tony Brown come out here. Yo, listen.
Turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on.
Yo, turn it on.
When he starts saying, turn it on. All right, what's next?
Exactly, yo.
Who's up
You
next?
know what's next.
Tony
Ladies,
Braxton.
this is
How we wave.
this is toffee rub down.
No.
I'm here.
Next up, we got
Yo,
Travis Scott. Sicko mode.
That would never be on the quiet
That'd never be
storm.
in a quiet store. I'd be like, yo, if I had to be a smooth radio boy, I'd just be throwing people off. Yo. I'd be like, then we have Petey Pablo with Freak a Leak up next for all you
freaks out
twerk.
there.
You know what I'm saying? For all you tangy twerkers out there. So
Even when they get hype, it's not all the way hype. The hypest they get is like, that's right, yes. That's right.
he's just go right back
And then
there.
they're like, oh, I need to calm down.
There be people like
This
in the
is the
background in the
quiet
studio, like
storm.
Susie be like, yes, yeah. They be like, they be like, yo, you got to count that down. You way too high. You about to get fired. Get fired. Off
You
the
think
show.
people actually cut on like Quiet Storm for like romance?
Yeah, I'm
Probably.
sure people do.
You know,
Old heads,
people
though.
like 55 and up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think anybody younger does it?
First of all, ain't
I hope
nobody
not.
like
I'm about to
23
start a
talking
new
about
wave.
something. She about to turn this Quiet Storm on.
I mean, I got my iPhone right here, but why make a sexy playlist and we can turn on.
Cool.
First of all, he got this.
We can turn on Cherry Foot Rose. Listen to the quiet.
First of all, you turned in a knob like my man just got this old wooden radio in his room still this year. He talking about something. I got my iPhone, but I'm gonna turn on this radio with the little dial that go across the little red joint that show what station is on. You got one of them joints.
Yo.
Me blow the dust off this antique. And play the quiet storm.
Okay.
He turned around, she gone. My bad, go ahead.
No.
You gotta be going.
finish.
She better be
I'm
going.
gonna let you finish. But
John B. Yo, they always play John B. And that's not a bad thing. But John B is always in the mix of the quiet
Yeah,
storm.
you gotta play John B, yo.
What up, what up, what up?
Oh, shoot. What up?
Welcome to the Aux Cord. I'm Ant.
I'm Jazzy Miotti.
Salsa man.
And we're the plug. First and foremost, you already know. Instagram, Twitter, Aux Cordcast. Gmail, auxcordcast at
Gmail.
gmail.com. Facebook, Aux Cord. What I'm missing?
YouTube.
YouTube,
Aux Cord.
Aux Cord.
Whoop. Was it trap?
Quiet storm.
I don't know. I don't remember.
But anyway, speaking of white bulls like John B. So, do y'all know the comedian Amanda Seales?
Yeah.
She like talks about like racial issues and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So, she put up this post, and I'm just gonna let y'all hear it.
Hey, so can we just collectively stop instructing black women that if they want to like find romance, that they need to find them a white man? Like, I needed to stop. Like, I literally just had someone say to me, like, oh, like, if you're having trouble with your dude, like, you need to get you a white man. Like, what? No, I need the brother that I'm in love with to get it together. When you tell me that my solution is to simply find a white man, you're insulting that brother, you're insulting brothers, you're insulting my intelligence, and you're doing so because you're literally just making a falsehood. Like, since when do all white men have it together? Like, since when is there this concept that they are actually the better option simply because they're white men? Last I checked, white men are the ones that are going in places and shooting everybody up. And also, if you ask the Hannahs, they will tell you, Brad is trash.
The
Okay.
Hannahs.
Bread.
So, black men,
Right?
black men. Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts on what she had to say?
Man, that is totally wrong. Because I know some white boys that's corny too.
Well, no, then you
no, that's
agree with
what
her.
you agree with her.
She's not. Then you don't think she's wrong. You agree with what she's saying.
That is some corny white boys out there.
Her argument was that women shouldn't say you need to get yourself a white man in order to get a
Find
better
happiness.
relationship.
Yeah.
She's saying, yeah, there's some trash white dudes too.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm saying yeah, because I don't think that you need to. I don't think you need to look for a different race just to find something
Yeah.
something that you need. To get you you fix a romance or whatever that you need. I totally agree.
I agree.
So
It ain't about
yeah.
that.
People are people.
Yeah.
Right. Well, have you guys ever like?
Race is a cultural thing when it comes to
Yeah.
who you want to be with. I think that should be based on, like, you have to know if you're black, grew up in a black household, neighborhood, whatever. You get with a white dude. Well, that's just a generalization, but you get with a white dude, you're probably not going to get all the same cultural similarities.
Right.
Right.
So I feel like it's a cultural thing. If you want to date outside your race, you're just going to have to get introduced and or put up with different things culturally.
Right.
You got to deal with some white bullshit.
Yeah. Straight up.
So, how do y'all feel about interracial dating and relationships in general, or have y'all ever had an interracial relationship
I've never had an interracial
or
relationship.
dealings? Oh, dealings.
Relationship.
Relationship.
Yes, I had some dead dealing.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't. What was the question? Like, what do I?
How do you feel? Like, I mean,
Yeah. What are your
in
thoughts
general,
on it?
I'm not. I like black women, so that's pretty much like. I have nothing against white women. They're just not my preference.
Right.
Like, period. I like black women.
I can dig it.
It's pretty cut and dry, just like that. I don't have like a in-depth. That's it. I'm
Wow,
more
King.
attracted to black women than I am to white women. Not to say that there aren't attractive white women. I'm just more attracted to black women and black bodies and like just black.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay,
I mean,
King.
No,
I
King
like
shit.
I mean, I'm more attracted to. I guess overall, you could say I like black women, but I'm not like super. Like I won't.
You don't
won't see me
discriminate.
looking at. Yeah, I don't really discriminate, but at the end of the day, but at the same time, I don't. Like I'm the same way. Like I don't necessarily look at like white women the same either. But it's some great looking white women and everything. But I won't. Yeah, like you're saying, that's not my preference. I usually pick a black woman or like a. I don't know. I would do like a. If somebody told me they was like it was like a light skinned person or something like that, but they black and they white or something, they mix. I wouldn't care about that. Or if they was like Hispanic or something. Like I've been with a Hispanic before. So it's really nothing wrong with it at the end of the day, but you are gonna have to deal with like cultural differences. But sometimes you never know, like them cultural differences may match with you more than you think or more than you expect. Like I think most people can probably agree, like if it's a black person and a Hispanic person together, most likely y'all gonna kind of be on the same page. But I guess if you really get deep and like meet like they family members and stuff like that, that's when you'll probably see the differences because speak different language and different foods and just different ways that they celebrate things or do things or look at things, or whether it's religion or holiday, whatever. But I don't think it's anything wrong with it. I think it's actually cool. So you can see what else is out there other than just your race. Because some people like to stick to their race. I think some people try to stick to their race for the wrong reason. Like just be like, no, just keep it black. Because I feel like that's what people are used to. So they just like basically like going any other way is like going against your race or something. Like some people are just so pro-black that they won't even allow themselves to, like, you might fall in love with it. You might be so pro-black, but for real, there's some Asian woman out there waiting to love you way more than this black woman that you're probably trying to chase after or something like that. Or a black guy in your case. But I actually think interracial dating is cool.
Yeah, I have no problem with interracial dating. I'm only speaking on my preference. Like, there are some beautiful white women, but it's just not my preference. But that doesn't take away from the fact that she's beautiful.
Right.
And a good person. Like, whatever.
Well, me personally, Okay, so let's break this down.
Okay. You should have went first.
Why did I have that first?
Already, you got a breakdown. Go ahead.
No, because I think that there's nothing wrong with dating outside of your race. I've done it before. Me personally, I've always preferred to date black men. Just because that's just what I'm attracted to.
Right.
But there was a period of time, like especially like in high school, because I feel like my high school was kind of diverse, and I still like was attracted to black men, but like I found myself being attracted to other races at the same time. Like I had a crush on an Asian guy, I had a crush on an Indian boy, like I had a crush on like a white guy, like so. I guess that in high school I was more open, like probably towards the end of high school. I don't know. Maybe I was just like feeling open. I don't know.
Right.
That quickly changed. Like I kind of like went away from that. It was kind of, for a minute, I was kind of like, no, like I need to date a black man. Like that's what I want. Like I want a black family. Like in my house, like I have a black mom and a black dad. Like that's what I want to emulate. Like that's just how I envisioned it. So I was very rigid for a while. I guess more recently, like in the past, like maybe 2 or 3 years, like I dated somebody that was biracial, and they were like, they're like racially like ambiguous. Like I found myself attracted to them for some reason. Like I just thought that they were cute. Like I really did not care like what they were, what race they were, like at all. Like I'm just like, he's cute. Like I want him.
I mean,
and I even talked to like some white guy, and I said that I would like never like probably ever like be with a white boy. Like that has come out of my mouth at some point. No offense. But I found myself attracted to this white guy. I don't want to speak for all black women, but it's different when a black woman like dates outside of her race, because you kind of gotta, I'm a little iffy about it, only because a lot of times there are cases where white men kind of fetish, I don't know if I'm saying the word right, they have like a black woman fetish. It's like not like a genuine like interest, it's some type of fetish. So I have to always like keep that in mind. Like if I'm attracted to a white man and he's showing interest in me, like I don't know if it's real or not. Like do you just like because you think black girls got big
like the
butts,
idea
or,
of a black woman? Yeah,
I remember when Tinder was popping. I remember I went on Tinder. It was like probably when I was like a sophomore or freshman in college. And I think I matched with some boy. He was white. And I don't think I even said nothing to him. It was like a month later, like he was in my DM like, I'm looking for role play to be a slave master and a slave. I was like, what?
I mean, I was about to have you right on Pornhub, yo.
You like cotton?
I was like, oh my God, block. Like, I didn't even like converse with him at all.
First of all, how often does that work?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Are you getting women like that?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, and just
Are you
recently,
slave master?
just recently, last.
Hold on. Black woman like, slave master. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Right? Like, are you serious?
It's in my bio.
It's a joke. Some white man just DM me. Excuse me, Trace on burp again. The other day, are you looking for are you interested in a sugar daddy? I couldn't believe it. I'm like, first of all, you even look old enough to be a sugar daddy. Block.
My man was like 29.
Yeah, literally, he looked like he was 29. Block. And
I'm 29.
I just feel like
It's full of sugar.
Daddy?
You feel like what?
I just feel like
Oh man.
black women, when we even think about like dating outside of our race, yo, you still laughing.
Mom, I'm listening. Just keep going.
Dating outside our race, it's like we gotta think like, oh, do he like black girls, like, because there was this study that was done that it said black women and Asian men were like the least desirable to date.
Black men and Asian women?
No, black women and Asian men. We were like
Really?
the lowest on the totem pole. And which is interesting to me because I just see everybody trying to look like us.
True.
But that's another conversation, I guess. But I feel like when black women want to date outside their race, we got to think, oh, like, do they like black girls? Like, you know what I mean? But I feel
we could think the same thing, though.
But I don't think so because black men, they're the most desirable, I feel like, in the dating world. Just because there's a stereotype about y'all penis. It's
True.
because y'all strong and y'all tall. Y'all got swag. Like,
Slave quality.
yeah.
Well, they have the facts straight, so
Yes.
go on.
Yo, shut up. So it's like we're the only race of women who have to compete with other races for our men, if you really think about it. Because most of the time, like, white men want to date white women and Asian men want to date Asian women. Like,
That's definitely like
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
but like we gotta sit here and think, like, do they even like black girls? Like, but I'm sure when a white girl is interested in somebody, like interested in one of you, I don't think she's thinking in her head, oh, I hope he likes white girls. Like, I don't think she's thinking that at all. She's thinking like, oh,
She want a black dude.
yeah, I want a
more
black,
than
and
if
he's
he
gonna
likes white
like it,
girls.
because that's how I feel. Because we live in a white world still, where that's kind of how they move through life. Like, they can just be and act on whatever they want, do what they want, because how they behave is not a reflection of their whole race. It's just
Right.
them as a person. Whereas us, you know, what they call double consciousness, like black people, we have to like constantly live our lives through the lens of others. Like, I can't have an attitude or have a bad day because I'm a mean black girl. I can't wear a scarf. If my hair is messed up, I'm ghetto if I do that. So we have to have those burdens and those nuggets in the back of our mind where like other races can kind of just move freely.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's how it is in the dating world too. And I think because black women feel undervalued in the dating realm, I think it's flattering probably to most black women if another race finds them attractive, because maybe that's not
It's not expected.
It's not expected. It's not. I know sometimes I don't expect it because I assume like white men for the most part want to date white women. But I assume anybody would want to date a black man because like they're the most desirable. So when it's like that, and then when she said that black women feel like they can find happiness with white men, I think because a lot of times in the media it's painted like the white man is really catering like to the black woman. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm comparing like the one time that I was like intimate or whatever you want to call it with a white guy compared to talking to a black guy, I feel like in that particular situation, I did feel more affection, but I don't want to attribute my isolated situation.
Wait. Intimate, just
not,
talking?
Yeah, just no,
Oh,
not
all right.
not having sex with them, but just like, you know, like I felt more like affection. But I'm not gonna say, oh, like white men are more affectionate because that one white guy like was
Attentive.
The
was
real attentive
was
to you.
attentive.
Right.
But
You think? What if white people, which I feel like they do
What?
in certain situations, use their race? They weaponize their race in like dirty talk, like when they about to get it in
yeah,
with the opposite.
probably.
Man, I don't like what. Like, do you want this white? Whatever.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even think that even sounds right because You only hear that from like black people. So
That's why it's funny.
yeah, nah, yeah.
I've never seen a porn where like, yeah, you like this. This white on top.
Yeah, no.
You love Chet.
Right.
Yes.
Guess the rice is on top of the gravy this time.
Yo, the rice is on top of the gravy.
Listen, I be like, yo, you gotta be super smooth if you gonna be a white boy.
I'm gonna be on you like white on you.
Yeah, right. It's like,
The
no.
rice is on top of the gravy.
Yo, you made that up.
Just that, yeah. That's what I thought about. I don't know.
Two scoops of vanilla coming your way.
Yeah, right. It's like you gotta be super smooth with that. But it's like, see, stuff like that. Tell me the truth. Not more. Well, I guess you haven't been in that position, but it's like, just if you just think about it off the top of your head, can you really imagine a white guy talking dirty to you and really like turning you on like that?
No. And
See, right, but that's you already.
The thing about
the voice.
Yeah, like the thing about it is, like, I was talking to this white guy and he said, "Send me a sexy Sunday pic." And I read it. He texted it, but I read it like that. And I'm just like, I can't do this.
Why you read that show? Send me a sexy Sunday.
Because that's just how I'm just like, I can't. Like,
Wait, was it Sunday?
I just feel like,
Was it Sunday?
It was Sunday.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, you said it was Wednesday.
It was so
Send me a
weird.
Sunday
It was
pic.
so weird and random to me. It was just like, what? Who says
Give me that
that?
gravy. Send rice that gravy.
Yo, shut up. Like, it was just strange. Like I was attracted to him, like, physically, and I was actually shocked that he was like, he claimed that he was interested in like women of color, like, solely, but like it just started to feel like a fetish once again. And then I gave this other white boy a chance one time, like, just talking to him, and I don't know. Like, it just felt like he said something like, "Oh, like, you're pretty. You're not like other black girls," or something. And that set my soul on fire.
He's
because
an idiot.
because you're
retarded.
thinking you're complimenting me, but you just insulted my entire race. You insulted my cousin, my aunt, my mom. Like, you just anybody that doesn't look like me. Like,
but the thing is, what was the rest of his sentence though? Like, you're not like other black girls. They'd be like, all right, well, what are other black girls like?
yeah,
then?
like,
You're
what?
not like
I don't even
this-
remember it because it was.
You're
a
not
while
like
ago.
the store brand gravy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, because I hate when people say stuff like that because it's not a compliment.
Yeah, it's not at all. When you say their skin color, it's like, all right, you already lost. You messed up already.
When you tell me I must be mixed because of this, you're making it seem like I'm beautiful for every reason other than my blackness. So no thanks. That's not a compliment saying that I look mixed.
Why would you even lead with that? Like, why is that?
They
even...
don't I don't.
Yeah.
You don't talk to black girls, I guess, because
You don't have no tact.
that was I couldn't believe it. I was like immediately turned off. It's like, that's why, like, and then I'm like, this is why, like.
Yeah, right. See, it's stuff like that happens. It's just like, this is why you kind of don't want to. But it's like, it's crazy because at the same time, it's nothing wrong.
No,
but it's just like some
all
things
about
will
your
happen where it's just like, all right, like, I can't.
Yeah.
This is exactly why I gotta just stick
Yeah.
with what I know, type of thing.
In a perfect world, like, race really truly wouldn't matter, and it really shouldn't, because
Yeah.
you find love with whoever. Like, love really doesn't have any barriers, but just based on what our country and our world is built on, like, there's so much like history with race. It's like,
Right.
you can't help but like pay attention to that, and people are always going to comment. Like, black men get killed for like dating like outside of their race, and I think it's because a lot of times in the past, when their reasons for dating outside of their race was to spite like black women, like, oh, because y'all whatever they say. And it will also seem like just based on just what you see on TV, like celebrities and on the red carpet. It's like when a black man becomes successful, he gotta find somebody that look exotic or something like that.
Right.
So then black women get upset. But to be honest, like when I look around, like in the world, like I feel like there's more like black men with black women. Like I feel like a lot of that is like just the TV or celebrity world or whatever. But like I feel like in the local community, yeah, there's a bunch of interracial couples, but I do see a lot of like black couples too, and I think they're on the rise as well, because I think people are really starting to nurture black love. But I don't think to summarize, I don't think there's anything wrong with interracial dating or relationships or marriages, because like some of the most important people in my life were the product of interracial relationships, like my friends and Drake. So
well,
Cole.
At
like,
the end
so,
of the day, it just comes down to find somebody who you're just compatible with, no matter who or what race they. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what race they are.
Yeah.
But
y'all just click, then click. But as long as y'all click naturally.
Yeah.
And not just off the novelty that y'all are two different races.
Right. Because then it becomes like artificial then.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it's not built off of something genuine, which we should say.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with, I don't think, but at the same time, Amanda Seals, I don't think there's anything wrong with black women broadening their horizons. No, they probably shouldn't outright say like, yeah, this black man acting up, let me give me a white boy. Like,
yeah, that's stupid.
That's stupid, but like, I feel like black women typically, they want a black man, like period. Most of us want a black man, so we kind of limit ourselves to just like
that
just
feel,
a black,
like,
just
black.
that feel. When I mean, I would encourage black women to explore other races, not saying like I'm gonna find love with another race, but just kind of like
don't close the opportunity.
Yeah, don't close the opportunity, like. Because I was doing that for a while, like not even looking like, and guess what? They all looking at me. I feel like I attract all races.
See, I mean, you probably do.
Flex.
It's crazy though how people say like, you ever hear women say all the time like, I don't know, like whenever women refer to like men that they actually want, they'll be like a black man, black man, black man. But as soon as they like, something bad happened or just something, she had trouble in a relationship and they be like, oh, man ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. Then it's like, whenever they talk about wanting a sugar daddy, of course, they never talk about like a black sugar daddy. They probably just want like a white sugar daddy. And plus, on top of that, what do women say? Oh, I need me a rich white man. Why he got to be a rich white man? Why can't he be a rich black boy? That's what to take care of her.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like
a stigma with
it's just like, so you just think because he's rich, he's going to be white and he's going to treat you better just because he's rich and white. He could be rich, white, and the worst boy ever, and you're going to be still salty. So,
you'll be still
like,
salty.
for real, you can still be salty.
Yeah.
It's just funny how that happens, but it's like at the end of the day, you want a black boy. Yeah. I just feel like they say they want the other guys for the wrong reasons, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm open. I was closed for a minute. I don't know. I think I'm on the fence.
Oh, now you're on the fence.
I don't know. Cause I do prefer to date black men, but like I really am attracted to like multiple races. To be honest,
I think that's good.
Yeah,
because
like
we all people.
And I feel like the attraction was reciprocated. I didn't feel like me personally, I don't ever feel like, oh, nobody, like, I don't know. I feel like I have more options now. Now that I've opened my eyes and like I just got done explaining, like I don't just totally like limit myself to black bulls. I feel like it's more like I have more options. You know what I mean? You know the feeling where you feel like you have more options.
You got more to choose from.
I have more to choose from. Like I'm not just limited to that specific group of people.
Yeah, like listen, it's not. I hate to like sound cliche, but it's like people are like we are like beautiful because there's so many different kinds of people. Like, I'd be so
Right.
mad if I grew up saying, like, man, I only want black girls. That's all I'm going to look for. Man, you know I'd be missing out on, you know how many crazy, bad chicks it is out here? I mean, it's just like you have so much. And plus, I'm like a real big appearance person. So, like.
Shallow.
I am. But I'm not going to lie. But, like, I'm a real big appearance person, like a face person.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like thinking about how many different races and background, like everything it is all over. Man, I would never put myself in that black box and just be like, yo, I ain't looking nowhere else. I'm just looking for black.
You know what's crazy? Like, we just both said the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if it was, like, a group of people, I would probably be celebrated for what I'm saying. Like,
What about?
by, like,
Being
opening my
open.
mind,
Being
being
open,
open.
yeah.
But I feel like if you were to say that,
Oh yeah,
in front of
black
a group
men
of
get
people,
killed.
Yeah, black men, yeah, we
Black
get
men
killed.
get
you'd
killed
be
for
like,
that.
looking at you like,
Man, what? Man, we get killed just for liking light-skinned black women.
because
Yeah.
of the history.
Just because they lighter than the darker
Yeah,
skin,
it's
or
the
brown
history.
or darker
I don't
skinned
have a
women.
problem with that, but like it is the history, and also it could also be based on the experience. You know what I mean? Like I know a lot of times, like I would like somebody, and it will always be like, oh no, I only like light skinned girls, or like, oh, there you go with a white girl, and it's kind of like, dang. So like human nature, sometimes you become resentful. It's just kind of like, man. But that's a childish way of thinking. But like I'm not gonna lie and say that I haven't thought that way, at least once, because like if say you go to the beach and every time you go to the beach the sea goes in your way or the sea go do something to you.
It's in my way.
Or like they just do
Like, yo,
something
watch out,
and
dog.
it's like, dang, them seagulls again.
Can never come to the beach.
That's a bad example.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I'm like, what is the seagull doing?
The
Like,
seagulls have built a human-sized fence.
all right.
I'm not even going. I don't know what I'm saying, but
My bad. I feel like I just like crushed your spirit by
no,
making the
because I
joke.
knew what I was saying. It didn't make sense. But I'm trying to put myself in the perspective of women who think like that because they probably felt curved or dissed constantly, and they were getting curved or dissed because of the same circumstance. So
The skin color.
skin color.
So
So that's
skin
probably
hue.
yeah. So then they probably became resentful, but
And
that's
be-
not really the way to be. I feel like we're really changing though. It could be just for show. It could be trend. It could be for clout. But I think people are really starting to celebrate love in general. Like I just see it. Like I see people being more open, and I see black women being celebrated, and I feel like black women are celebrating themselves more. So I feel
see
like
that.
they don't. I feel like it doesn't get to black women as much as it once did, because I feel like now there's more representation of black couples. So
Yeah.
it doesn't feel like if you do want to date inside your race that's not possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you. You do see it a lot more now, though.
Yeah.
Like y'all feeling yourselves a whole lot these days.
All right.
No, in a good way. Though. I'm saying like y'all have more
Y'all should.
confidence. Y'all got more confidence. Y'all believing in y'all like everything overall. So no, that's good because I mean, y'all should. See, like before it's kind of just like, oh no, well they gonna like the lighter women anywhere. These exotic girls or these Hispanic girls. Like no, like
Well,
y'all-
black people move the needle, period,
yeah,
when it comes to certain things.
Necessary for the culture.
Look at these chicken sandwiches. Look,
Right.
Black people focused on the chicken sandwich, and Popeyes is making millions on millions on millions. Remember when Black Panther came out?
yeah.
And that movie broke all kinds of records. It was the greatest superhero movie, bro. And black people was just going out because it was the first real superhero movie.
Black, yeah.
And it almost got to the point where I was scared because I was like, all right, we're black, we're powerful, we can do what we want. We're making being black more, I don't want to say the word acceptable
I'm about
because
to
it was
say, you
never
gonna
not
say
acceptable.
And me feeling like black was the thing to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Which we already knew that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, celebrating black started to get so big that I gotta choose my words correctly. I don't want to misspeak, but celebrating black started to become so big. I was scared that we were gonna become like a fad of ourselves, like white media, like mainstream media would like catch on to that. So then they start doubling down in a way where it doesn't seem authentic on the black experience.
Right.
So that we feed into it, so that white America feeds into it. Like, oh, it's cool because black people are doing
black
it.
people did, yeah.
And it's like, don't make us a fad.
Yeah.
This is how we always. How we always should have been treated.
Right.
In real life and in the mainstream and in, however, in any media. Medium. Sorry. I don't know.
It's crazy how we bring value and less value to things in the eyes of our culture. It's like
both.
Like with the Popeyes thing, like, and the Black Twitter thing, like, we really put this whole thing in motion, and now like people are saying like, oh, like the white man is profiting off of us, like our culture and us moving the needle. But and then like it's like, so we're powerful in that way, but if black people start buying a whole bunch of a brand, or then it becomes less valuable. It's like we can't win. It's like we get killed for making stuff popping, and it's like we can't win.
We're either gonna get killed by white America in some kind of way, corporate America, or like you said, or celebrated. But we feel like sometimes we're only celebrated because we move the needle in a way that benefits them.
I was about to say that.
Like, do y'all really think? I don't even know. I'm about to research it, but I don't think the people higher up at Popeyes Corporation is black.
No,
I think they put out the study that said we got them $20 some odd million in not ad revenue, but the attention we put on that Popeye sandwich was equivalent to $20-something million in advertising.
Yo,
and it's just black people on Twitter talking about chicken. It's almost like we prove we move the needle, but now we prove we move the needle in a way that kind of makes a mockery of what we were always teased about.
Yeah,
fried chicken.
Yeah. I saw this tweet. It was like, look at us black people coming together to do what we do best, make white people money.
Yo,
really
and I can't lie.
You can't lie. That's it.
I still kind of want to taste the chicken.
I want to taste it.
It's sad that we even thinking like that, because why can't it just be like a fun like competition thing? It's like, oh, like this is like camaraderie. Like it's like when we all watching Power together, or a award show together on Twitter. It's like a big family thing. It's like something that we're doing. It's like it has to be turned into this whole, because it probably is like corporate thing. It's like we can't just be like a thing.
Telling you, yo, it always got, like you said, it always like they got to get us while we hot to try to benefit off of them. And 9 times out of 10, if it's gonna boost us up too, we're gonna just walk right into it, and then it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And it's a cycle. It's just gonna keep happening, because we always gonna want to be great. I mean, we always gonna be great, but when other people notice that we great, and then we start like it starts getting bigger and stuff like that, like you said, that's when we become like a fad, and it's like
then we start to draw and do dumb stuff.
That's never gonna stop.
That just drives me crazy.
It's just we just constantly just like
it's like
stuff it down.
Man, when all right, black people don't kill me. When Black Panther started breaking all these records, I was just like, that's dope. And we showed out for ourselves. Right. And that is great. And that was a good movie. But at the same time, then the ads start coming out. Was like, Black Panther, one of the most successful superhero movies ever. Did you Black Panther? Go see Black Panther. I was like, cool. But then they kept, and maybe this is just Marvel, and they always do that with all their movies. But at the same time, it started becoming like, hey, are you black? Go see Black Panther. It was like, fam. Like, all right. Obviously, no commercial said that. But like, it started seeming that way.
Yeah.
Because it started being like, look at the turnout for Black Panther. And it's just all these black people. Like, yeah, Black
That
Panther.
was the target audience. It's,
like,
right.
marketing. It's advertising.
But it's a Marvel too. And ain't nobody up there black. Like at the top, who's doing them commercials. Like, it's like, great.
Yeah.
And that character was made so long ago.
Yeah.
Naturally. I'm not saying it was made by black people, but it was made genuinely. Black Panther wasn't made to make a mockery of us.
Of us, yeah.
But when something black gets really popular, it becomes, I feel like it starts as a celebration of us, and then the celebration ends up being weaponized against us and for white America and other mainstream America.
Yeah.
These black people love it. Go see Black Panther.
Yeah, right.
He's like, all right. Like, it was good.
Yeah. It's just, you said, hey, are you black? Yeah.
Hey, black people love this. Go see it.
It's like crazy because it broke all them records and stuff, but it's like that shows, like you're saying, we always show out for our people, but that just shows that people got, we always gonna have something.
But we made Disney and Marvel money.
We made it right, and the thing is that we always feel like we got something to prove. But even when we try to show that we got something to prove, we always prove that like, yo, we the shit. Like, yo, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, yo? What can you say? I mean, this is not putting anybody else down, by the way.
They all
at all.
They only want us to be.
It's just but we gotta build ourselves up if ain't nobody else gonna do it.
We can't even celebrate ourselves without saying, "Oh, we're not putting nobody
right,
else down."
exactly.
They don't care when they. All right.
But it's like we just gotta gotta build ourselves up, but we want to be great all the time because it's like, listen,
But we've been put down for so long.
Straight up, but
I let my ponytail loose, guys.
Oh shit! That intelligence coming
that knowledge back. Okay.
Right, because it was sucking the life out of me. So, hate to interrupt this woke conversation, but Pusha T releases his Kanye West produced Sociopath.
Say it again.
Is that a song? I'm not listening.
Pusha T releases his Kanye West produced track Sociopath.
Y'all let me know how it is. I'm not listening to it.
Why?
Because I hate Kanye West production now.
Oh, you do?
Yes. I'm not listening to that.
Because he's for Trump? Or because you really don't like him?
No, because I'm really not feeling Kanye West production.
Oh, yeah.
At all.
I didn't listen to his last album.
Good. I don't... Listen, you let me know how it is. And maybe I'll check it out. But I ain't rushing. I ain't running to it.
Sociopath. Ooh.
Yuck.
Yeah, I just... he probably going off. He probably saying...
Sociopath.
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 I can't wait. What's the flow I like? Dun 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 dun. That's how he gonna rap. Let's go.
That's gonna be the whole thing. Man, listen. I ain't looking forward to that.
Up in every song. With music fail, cocaine righted every wrong. I'm still irked that verse is not on the Ross joint.
Yo, it was too much.
Yo, fucking King Push, yo.
He
does always have that flow, that something. When the DJ started cutting, I was already fucking.
Yo, already. Listen, you ain't know he was already.
It's what? What month is it?
End of August.
April? I'm about to say, I was April, August.
I still don't have a Janae album. I still don't have a Big Sean album. I still don't have a Rihanna album. The only album that I got that I asked for was Rick Ross's album.
That was it?
The only ones that I asked for.
I don't know that
I really thought Janae and Sean would have been out by now.
Oh my God. You know why? It's fine because I know Big Sean's going to put out something in the fall to me get all revved up and focused. And Janae's going to put something out in the winter while I'm cold and alone and talking to Stuart freestyles. Let's go.
Listen,
She did she was on the My Tight remix.
Oh yeah, I heard she was. I ain't hear it though. It was like her and like wasn't like other people like City Girls on it or yeah. I ain't hear it though.
You trash.
I know. I'm just saying. I'm willing to listen to it. I just didn't hear it.
Are you sure? Because you just cut my throat like, don't, I'm not listening to Kanye. What?
Cause man, Kanye. Yo, I'm sorry. Them albums that he put out that was produced by him was.
So muddled.
Yeah, no, I'm not with it. I am not with it, yo. I'm not with it. I'm sorry, dog. I still can't. I feel like with Kanye, I'm like that old school old head. Like I'm not conforming to the new.
Yeah.
I'm sticking to the old Kanye.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he doing these days.
Being weird and doing them Sunday service. Yeah,
Sunday service.
that joint was hot though. That was okay. It was just funny the way he was moving on the joint and everything like that. But
he in his own world.
Clearly, first of all, what was anything even plugged up to outside to make that music?
Sorry.
I don't know.
What? Young looting.
Young Lude. I'm not feeling Kanye, man. I need him to go back. He's not going to, but I need him to.
He not.
It's a shame. He lost.
Yeah, that's wow. Another interracial relationship people kill.
What, him and Kim?
Yeah.
Well, do you think they kill him because they're white and black or because it's just another man going with Kim Kardashian?
I think people feel like she ruined him.
Man, people feel like they ruin people.
Yeah.
Shoot. People leave out of them Kardashian situations messed up sometimes.
I feel like when like the Kardashian and their relationships like reignite the interracial relationship like conversation all the time. I feel like it's an ongoing conversation within our culture, but like certain moments like spark it up again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that big of a deal anymore. Like
It's not.
It's really not. And it's crazy. The person that put up that reposted Amanda Seales' video, she is in a interracial relationship herself. She's a model or something, and her boyfriend is the white football player. Fine too. His name Travis something. He got like a red beard. He real fine. Think.
Oh yeah, because I'm just gonna know that. Man, I don't know.
No,
I don't even be following the football players like that anyway. But I mean, and that's what's up. Like it's nothing.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just that everybody gonna look at situations different. Like I be noticing, girls like if it's a black girl that live in a suburban neighborhood and probably grew up there. Yo, all she probably like is what, because she probably went to the school district that's around there, went to school with a bunch of white people. She probably got a bunch of white girlfriends, was around a bunch of white guys, so she likes white guys. Like she's basically just a white girl spray painted brown, like spray painted brown. But it's like that's how some are, and it's like people that come around there probably like, yeah, he go with that black girl, but that black girl is like a product of this neighborhood, like this whole area.
Right.
Versus if it was a black girl who moved from like West Philly or something and then went to like super suburban area and then all of a sudden like she came around there, she could just adapt to what's around her and then go with a white guy or something like that. But if the average person just thinks about it like West Philly Jones, she probably gonna try to go somewhere and try to find a black boy somewhere. But if she can. But
West Philly,
you never know.
Oh my God! When I went to the Rick Ross joint, the album release party at Noto, some bull was like, "Oh, I think I know you, right?" or something. I'm like, "No," and he was like, "What's your name?" I was like, "Samantha."
You lying?
Yeah,
I
lying.
always tell people my name's Samantha.
See, Samantha.
He's like, you from West Philly? You from West Philly? I'm like,
now he definitely don't know you.
I was like, I'm from Delaware.
You
He's
just-
like, that's not far. Delaware Ave. I'm like,
Oh my God. He's making me mad already.
This nigga sucks.
and then he was saying
That's
something.
like 4
By
years.
Christiana or something. I'm just like, because I don't know where nothing in Delaware.
He said Christiana?
Something.
was like-
Christiana Mall.
Yeah, it's a
It's a
mall.
mall
The
called
mall.
Christiana.
I was just like, yeah. I'm like, no.
And your mind empty. You don't know where that John
Yeah, I was just like, I just not
My man said they ain't even far at Delaware
like,
Ave.
Delaware Ave. You from West Philly? I'm like, no. I'm not even.
My man was trash, yo. Like
He was.
these,
I was so mad.
He was trying really hard and was being really terrible.
yeah.
Like, and you know my name, not Samantha. Like, what black girl do you know named Samantha?
I actually do know a black Samantha.
Oh,
Damn.
dang.
Sorry, but
I don't.
still, you're not. You saying Delaware shouldn't make him say Delaware Ave. He's
Like,
retarded.
Delaware Ave.
like what?
You never been outside of Philly?
I'm
Right.
just like, I hate the club. Like, I'm done with the club.
I mean, you don't really meet too many. Well, I can't say
I'm
that.
not.
It could be some
I
cool
wasn't
people.
even trying to meet nobody. I didn't even get to see who I came for, Ross.
No.
Oh, that was such a waste of my time. Like, the club closed at 2. It was 1:40. I was like, you know what? It's safe to leave. He not coming. He came.
Came in at 1:48.
And I'm in Jersey. Like,
Celebrities don't be on time for their sets.
so I don't know how to, I don't know. I didn't think that through at all. If I ever go out again, I need to have a better plan.
I mean, it ain't your fault. You was there. He ain't show up.
Every time something doesn't go as planned, you say it's not my fault, but it keeps happening to me. So
It's not your
I must
fault.
be doing something.
Nah,
Or
it ain't
not
your
doing
fault.
something. Whatever. I'm done. Team No Club.
Team No Club.
Team No Club.
You gonna go back?
I might go to a lounge.
Man, these days they the same thing, yo.
No, I
People
might.
do the same thing at lounges that they do at clubs sometimes.
And I call myself wanting to be a bottle girl. Yo, I hate the club.
You know what I say? You want to be up in there? They come at y'all just as much as they come at the chicks that's not working in there.
Dang.
Probably.
Nah, they probably like, you know what, this is her place of business. I'm not going to bother her.
Nah, you must got it confused.
Man, yeah, you in for a rude
You talk
awakening.
about men here, so we'll come at anybody. Just
We'll come at a lamp if I got an ass on it.
right. Got a lamp with some titties.
It's a wrap for that lamp.
Yeah, it's a red lamp. Getting my number. Better call me too.
And peen.
Exactly.
Y'all
Hit me up.
disgusting.
Men are easy.
Y'all are
Give me that lamp box.
trash.
That lamp box.
Give me that lamp box, man. It's like,
Barcode and everything.
listen,
Send help. We are casting for another
we're not.
female to
Nah.
join because I'm tired
all right.
of just speaking for everybody. I need help. I'm drowning,
With the
guys.
females?
I need
y'all-
female help.
I'm just saying, we do holla at y'all. Like,
we ask for
if-
feedback all the time. Where the women at?
yeah.
Yeah, women. Can y'all give some feedback?
I'd say, do y'all hate when we come at y'all when y'all at work?
Leave y'all feedback. We'll read y'all's feedback on
Because-
here. Y'all can trash us all you want.
I mean, you can't even meet your husband or your wife at work because
You can.
no, you can't because it's such a sensitive time and like you could be sued for harassment. Like you could be thinking you just flirting with your future wife at work, but she turn around, report you to HR.
Like, if you're working with them?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I mean, it depends on how y'all handle your relationship at
Well,
work.
I think people are scared. Like I think men are scared to even like what happened with Bill Cosby and all that. That's extreme.
Well, I mean, if you're just raping
if you're about to say, if you
Oh,
just dropping pills.
That was a bad example. No, that was a bad example. But
just
I'm just
walking
saying.
by cubicles, dropping pills
Right.
and coffee mugs.
Work wife. Just dropping pills in their
Bills,
bottle.
pills, and
Right.
automobiles.
Yo, bills, pills, and automobiles.
Wet. Do, do, do. Just trying to jug your drink. But
She ain't even know it.
but no, that was a bad example. I'm sorry. My bun is tight now. Like I think with all these like sexual harassment cases that are coming up, like men don't even want to like flirt with women in the workplace anymore, probably because they're scared like the girl's gonna take it the wrong way.
Man,
If they are just being innocent and not perverts.
Listen,
But most of the time, y'all perverts.
no.
No, what? What are you saying no
Depending
to?
on where you work at, yo, you go and flirt with people. When I used to work retail, it was like, I'm not saying just for me, but it's like, well, I guess, like I said, depending on where you work at. If you're working at retail,
The
when
customers
there's a
be
bunch of
flirting
like,
with you.
bunch of young girls, bunch of young guys, and y'all all working in the same place. Come on, yo. Y'all gonna flirt with each other. Whether it's you could be on my level, you could be the manager, and like, yeah, like customers and stuff. You gonna flirt with them all the time because you gotta interact with them all the time.
Yeah. We already had this conversation. I don't know how to flirt.
Well, yeah. Me neither, really.
Flirt.
Me neither, really.
Did you know how to flirt?
I don't need to flirt.
Right.
Ooh,
No,
flex.
no. Flex. Don't get that
I'll
misinterpreted.
be flex. Flex.
Don't
flex.
get that misinterpreted as a flex.
Tyrannosaurus flex.
I don't need to.
Yo,
I don't need
Flex
to
Alexander.
because I never knew if I was flirting, and like I just would try to be funny. I guess I'll just be me.
Okay.
I cannot.
I bet. Flexican. All right.
Flexican.
Honestly, no, I don't know how to flirt either. Like, it's like you don't have like I
put
don't
like
have.
I put like this instead of saying I don't need to. It was more so I never have like a plan.
Yeah,
I
like
never go in there like I'm gonna say this and be this way.
Here's the plan.
Yeah, it's,
I'm gonna say this.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
like you
I don't
got
have
one
any.
of them. So
I don't have any game. I don't have lines.
Yo, I say that all the time. I don't have no game,
I don't
dog.
have no game.
I just talk.
I just talk.
Wherever
Me
it
too.
I
goes,
just
it
talk and
goes.
smile and like I've always am, and just be regular.
I'm more reactive than proactive. Like I'll
Me
talk
too.
and
I'm
whatever
not an
they say, then I'll
initiator.
keep feeding.
Yeah.
I'll initiate, but I won't like. Again, I'm not coming in there with an attack plan.
Yeah, I
I'll
never had a
have-
plan.
I'll have like bold, impulsive moments where like to let you know that like I like you.
It's easier for y'all.
Yeah,
Cause y'all
guys are
already
shallow.
like have it unless you like hit and shred. Y'all don't got it. But if you like even halfway attractive, you already got the guy before you even try to even do anything.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like unless he's faithful, or unless he's or unless like unless he's faithful or unless you ugly. Other than that, you got it. Because
I'll keep that in mind.
But the reason is because like. See, I ain't even going, man. That's,
No, go ahead.
I'm
What you
giving away
saying?
too much. I've been giving away too much.
no, go ahead. Go ahead. Come on. Help me out.
Because depending on the situation, we could use y'all. Not for like money or nothing, but just for a good time.
Money, y'all got
Just for a good time. Y'all can try to use it for food, but we could be like, we probably get y'all number and then be like, this could just be some,
Wow.
I'm gonna just hit her up. Like,
Yams.
So that's
yams,
what it is?
Yam move.
That's what it is?
Samuel L. Jackson.
Hurt.
Yeah, I mean, we use y'all for that.
Yamsels in distress?
Yeah, yams on the street. Yeah,
Yam Smith,
exactly.
Oh, really?
Yammy Terrell. Come on, man.
Oh, my God.
Hitman Yammy here.
Yam Master Yay?
Yam Master J. Welcome to Yam Rock, baby.
Yo.
Come on. Yams, yo. No, for real. It's like we can, it's already kind of like, don't let y'all just be like, you all right. Don't let y'all have some type of body. Oh, and definitely getting y'all number for something. Now, hold on. This is not me speaking for myself. I'm just talking about men in general. All right. I'm very, like I said, I'm like super, people like say I'm shallow. So already, if your face ain't there, I don't want nothing to do with you from the rip. I don't want anything. I don't even want 2 digits from your number if your face ain't right.
I'm like that though too. Any girl I've ever talked to or pursued, it was like I had to know. Like me going into a situation is always like, all right, I have to be attracted. And I have to be attracted to the point where like first thing in the morning when we wake up, I'm still attracted.
Yeah.
Like once all the makeup is gone, when I see you at your rawest point, I gotta still be like, I want to smash.
Yeah. Like, you gotta be like raw. Like,
I feel like I'm hideous when I wake up.
See, you feel like every woman feels like they hideous
No,
when
because
they.
I look at the front camera, I'm like, this ain't it.
How you think we feel when we wake up? We men.
Yo, I'm like, this is not it. Eyes be
yo.
all swollen.
Right, got
Face
like
be
sleep
all
in your
swollen.
eyes and all that, and
Face all swollen.
wake up with the sleepy face.
No.
Why don't everybody breathe like that?
I don't breathe like that.
No, you know when you the ugliest? When you not you. No, like you know when like
Hey, y'all just called me ugly in my own family. Meanwhile, we darn near look alike.
Nah, I know, right? No, you know when you wake up in the morning, you ever go or like it's I'll say in the morning or the middle of the night. Yo, the worst. Oh my god, I feel like I'm trash. When you walk into the like, you say you walk into the bathroom, yo, you cut and everything was dark, but you finally cut the light on and everything. Like, yeah, you walk in there, you like. You just look like I just feel like a balled up Asian when I get to the bathroom. Like I just feel like I feel like I just look like bad. I'm trying to turn away from the light. Like I feel like a new baby or something.
Oh my god!
Like it is the
You
worst.
know, I feel trash.
I do feel trash.
Oh no!
It's like you could just tell before you even look at yourself in the morning when you ugly. You like, yo, I am about to be hit when I look into this mirror.
I'm like, I'm just hideous.
Yeah, it's just sometimes
I'm
it
like,
gets
my
like
husband
that.
is going to be irked.
See, but y'all are never as ugly as y'all think y'all are. Like we'll wake up in the morning and see y'all, and it's like, yeah, she got a hair wrap on and she ain't got no makeup, but I'll take this because she could be worse. It could be worse.
What type of black girl am I? I don't even be wearing my scarf. My edges just be.
Cause you got that you got a rare thing on your head right now. You got some rare stuff, but still, like I'm like him. You gotta listen. I gotta wake
him?
up to you, Ant.
Oh,
My bad. I gotta be. No, I'm saying I'm like Ant. Like you gotta be. I gotta be attracted when I get up and I look at you and stuff like that. Even when you got the tired face on, it's like yeah, you look tired, but I still.
I'm too much of a genuine person. Like I couldn't even like use nobody. Like. Especially if I don't find them attractive. Because if I don't find them attractive, I'm not even looking at you. I'm not the type of person. I don't want to use people.
Yeah, me neither.
First and foremost, but especially if you're not even cute, like I'm not even gonna waste my time.
Only people who do that for us people whose standards not up there like that. They'll just do whatever.
Yeah, he ugly, but I'm not gonna like use this poor man. Like he already ugly. Like I'm not gonna throw salt in the wound.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I don't think there's anything wrong. Like say like I'm just friends with somebody and they're not the most attractive, but just me spending time with them, like I developed like feelings for them and look past the fact that I wasn't initially attracted to them. Mm-hmm. But if
and that could happen.
But if I'm like. I'm not going to target you, like, if I know you're not attractive.
Right.
To me. You might... I'm not even going to say... I'm going to say not attractive to me. Because I could think somebody's ugly and another person could think that same person is fine.
Yeah.
So...
Somebody for everybody.
Yeah.
Nah,
True
you exactly right. And that's how you always got to think about it. It's like, even though you might think somebody else seen it, it's like, listen... You could be, listen, the way I look at it, like sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I've had friends that told me like they'll be messing with a girl, not even their girlfriend, but they just be messing with her for a little bit of time. And I hate being in this position because it's so hard. Like they'll be like, I'll see him somewhere and I'll see the girl for the first time and I'll just be like, oh hey, how you doing or whatever. All right, cool. And then like we'll get out, like we'll get away from her or whatever, and he'll just be like, yo, is she nice, ain't she?
You like, no.
No, she is not. Like,
don't
not
ask
at
me
all.
that question.
Yeah, it's like, but they be like, she's nice, ain't she? Now, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if she say she nice, ain't she? I'll just be like, yeah, I see you. Like, give him that. I'll be like, yeah, I see you.
Give him
You
an
didn't
answer that's
lie.
not an
Right,
answer.
I didn't. Yeah, like I ain't lying. I do see you with this thing right here. I see
you guys
you.
like,
Wait, you said this thing.
That's when they gotta be like, she nice. They should like, oh, you doing your thing.
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah,
I'll never comment on her appearance.
I'll be like, yeah, she cool people. But that's why I say that. But it's like, other than that, it's like, I find that as a good thing when I feel like that sometimes because it's like, listen, at least I know and at least he knows I will never be attracted to your girl. You ain't got to worry about me being a friend that's going to look at her on the sneak tip. Like, she is all right. I do kind of hope that they break up. So, nah.
Wow.
Like, I will never. I think I'm actually, like, rarely ever, like, at a point where I'm really looking at somebody that I'm cool with. Girl, like, I automatically put everybody off limits anyway.
Yeah. But
I actually like it when it's like, I ain't attracted to her. Like, even if that wasn't the girl, I wouldn't be attracted because it's like, I'm not even looking that way. So that's for you. I'm not gonna look at her like she's something, but you are, and that's good.
Wow. That would be crazy if like I was talking to some boy and then he asked his friend like, "Oh, so she all right?" And then they was like, in their head, no.
Well, you ain't for them anyway.
Right. Honestly, I never ask like my people like, yo, if she all right, ain't she? Like she. I be like, I don't care what you think. I'm just saying, this is who I'm with. So you just gonna have to take it. And it is what it is. Yeah.
True.
Well, we did a lot of interluding on this episode.
Young Lou.
We do got, what is this? 2 questions I was
5 on it.
by Audio Burns.
Hey.
Oh, shoot. Burnsy. Man, Rick Moss.
He said, what's our top 5 in order female rappers of all time? I don't even know if I can.
I don't even know.
I don't even know if I can. I definitely probably can't put them
Can I
in
have some
order.
time, Oil Burns? Like,
All right.
Can I think about it and then
We'll
next
answer
episode?
this question next episode.
Okay.
You can think about it.
All right, we got another question?
And he said, have you ever cried actual tears during a movie? And what was the movie?
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, there's so many. I can't even. Oh my God. You'll never believe this, but I did cry.
Saw 2, right?
I never even seen
It's
Saw
like, I'm
2.
fucking
Oh.
out.
I already know. I was there.
The Iron Giant.
Going to 67. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
60.
It's like, no, the Iron Giant. I don't know why.
Yo, who cries at going in 60 seconds?
Yes, I mean, it was going too fast. It's going too fast, dog. Anybody trying to be going that fast?
The Iron Giant.
You cried on Iron Giant? I remember the Iron Giant, too.
Superman. And then he died. That was sad.
Movies was sad, though. I can't
I
lie to
cried
what.
when You Got Served when Little Saint died. I cried so many movies.
Throw me, man.
I cried. What's the one? Not The Fault in Our Stars.
Is
that it?
That might be. Yeah, I saw The Fault in Our Stars.
The one with the where he got killed by the police.
Yeah.
Of course, I cried that. I cry every movie,
All right, so
even the happy ones.
Dang. So you everything.
I'm a cry baby when it comes to like movies and stuff. I'm done. My dad, like, he always makes fun of me. So when he knows like there's a sad part in the movie and we're all watching it, I always sit at the end of the couch. I'll just see him look down at me and then he'll point and laugh. Ah!
Like, you crying?
Right. Yes.
The tears down there.
He be cracking. He's like, ah!
It's tears down there.
He be like, Jasmine, you're ridiculous. Because I'd be like, boo.
Ridiculous.
I was just crying at Princess and the Frog. Just the other day, Jordan was watching Princess and the
crying
Frog.
at anything.
Yeah, because when the
Probably cry when the news go off.
that do be sad though. No, I think in Princess and the Frog, the little bug, he like died. And I hadn't seen the movie in a minute. I was like, Jordan, I was like, wait, he really died? And she was like, because I thought maybe he was going to wake up.
Yeah.
She was like, no, Jasmine, he really died. And I'm like, oh. So then they had a little vigil for him, like in the little pond or whatever. But then I forgot, he goes up. When they die, like, he goes up with the star, that big star, and then I lost it. I'm like, he's with the big star. I was bawling, and Jordan just like, Jasmine. Like, everybody was like, Jasmine, you're ridiculous. Oh my God. But yeah, This Is Us. I cry every episode. I have.
What?
There has not been one episode that I have not cried.
So you
watching
cried
This Is
on.
Us.
So basically, you cried on everything.
Yes.
All right. Would you cry on?
I don't know if I cried. Like, I can't remember having tears streaming down my face or anything. But I remember getting a little misty, we can use that word, on the end of Toy Story 3.
Yo!
Yeah, that John was.
Only
sad,
because
yeah.
I was like 6, 7 when the first one came out. So like that was like, part of me wishes because of that ending they wouldn't have made a 4.
Right.
But when he was giving all the toys away to the little girl and he get the Woody
Yo,
and he
that was a real moment. I can't lie, yo.
that was like, I wasn't crying, but I was like, you start breathing real hard, like,
he's like, man, crazy, man.
like,
Of course.
Woody was that nigga, man. Start rocking back and forth, like,
Yo, that's hilarious.
that's a man cry right there.
Of course, I was in the movie theater with my dad, but I thought I was safe because he was behind me. So I was like, yes, so I was crying. I was like, I could cry in peace. And then I just feel his face. And I turned around, he's like,
He like put his face up against her.
and then he's like,
You crying up there?
pointing in my face. I'm like, from behind me. I'm like, yo, leave me
He came
alone.
like up over you.
Yes. To see if I was crying. I was like,
Yo.
okay.
That's the only one I can really think of, though, that I
Really?
felt something. I was like, not that there's a movie that make you feel something, but I can't really remember any time like I'm crying.
Crying,
Like,
yeah. I didn't, cause I know one. I didn't cry, but it was like I had like
Emotion.
this one was like real watery, but one actually did come down, and it's like it's nothing even that you even gonna expect. But it
Go
was
50 seconds.
well, all right. That was the first one. After that, it's like, that was Rush Hour 2, man. No, it wasn't that. It was on straight out. It was straight out of Compton.
Oh, yeah, I can see it.
Because it was the very end where they started showing like the real actual clips of them.
Yeah.
But I was just recently telling somebody this though. That was the only movie I probably ever cried on because honestly it made me think about like all of us and like the music and the journey and everything that we did.
Wow.
Because it's like you literally watch them doing what they just usually do on a regular day through the whole movie. Then they got to where they wanted to go. But then at the end, just seeing like the real stuff of what they went through. It was literally like I was just relating to just everything. Mm-hmm. So when the end came, I was like, I just started like cheesing real hard at the credits, and I just could. Next thing you know, like my eyes just immediately just filled all
Those
the way
were
up, and I was
tears
like,
of joy.
I know they was. I never cried over a movie because of sadness, but that
Last
was the
night I
one.
cried tears of joy.
That was the one. That was the one joint. Like I was just like, yo, and I was like, I was actually like crying on this joint.
I understand that one.
Yeah, Toy Story was a.
That third one.
I ain't gonna lie. I was close on that, and I felt it, but like nothing happened. But I was like, yo, this was like a really sad joint. I think the next closest thing that I probably cried on wasn't even a movie. It was the episode of Boy Meets World where they left Mr. Feeney.
Mr. Feeney at the end?
Yeah, when he wouldn't say he loved them.
And then he said it when
they left. Yo.
Excuse
and then
me.
remember Sean was like, never once. Never once. Give up on me. Yo, that joint was sad, man.
Yo,
oh my
I
God.
cried 85% of the episodes of Boy Meets World.
Even the regular ones, like even the one where like
'Cause
Corey was
everything-
little and had the baseball card, the Lenny Dykstra.
Even the little his dad was painting the fence when he was a young boy. My dad is Superman.
Because every episode, I said 85%, so like, but every episode had like a sentimental like moment. Like that is just a beautifully written.
That's one of the best
That's
sitcoms of all
my
time.
second favorite show of all time.
That's a classic show,
Yeah.
and I'm tired of people rebooting these classic shows. I just want full access, unlimited access to the reruns. I do not need the reboots.
You're right.
Leave them alone.
Right. We just want the runs, no boots.
Right.
Listen, man, I could dig it.
Trying to run
But yeah, that
the
was that was. But I
They're
think
gonna reboot something. And they always come out with the nuttiest titles. Like, watch when they reboot like the Fresh Prince of Bel Air. It's gonna be like the new Prince of Bel Air.
yeah, like the new it'd be some random black kid or something. Like, yo, come on,
I'm
man.
Will's nephew.
Yeah, no, Will all old or whatever, trying to. We're like,
Maybe they'll
yo,
do the Fresh Princess.
no, now they better not do that. I
'Cause
swear,
they did
yo.
Girl Meets World for Boy Meets World.
See, no, and they shouldn't have done it.
Don't reboot Fresh Prince. That's actually my favorite show of all time.
Because then it's not even gonna be the same. Like, what's gonna be the story?
I don't even know.
What is gonna be the story? First of all, James Avery not gonna be there.
True.
Rest in peace, Uncle Phil.
Yeah, about to say he not gonna be there. The whole family. I don't know who else would come. Nah, yo.
Dark skin Aunt Viv, don't mess with them.
Yeah, she don't mess with them anyway. What?
It's gonna be one of them reboots where like
They
not
just make
everybody
appearances.
comes back, but
Yeah.
like it has to be like one or two characters that like remain.
Carlton would have to come in.
Will be on the very first episode, and that's it.
Yeah.
And you'll still have like Hillary.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
she'll still be there.
That's gonna be the episode. You already know this is gonna be
Daddy.
full of like people stepping in, but like, "Hey, princess," and be like, "Woo!" Everybody clap, and they just stand there and wait for them to stop. Yo, you ever have a joint where you're in the studio audience, they clapping too long, like you can tell they was already ready to say the name. They step in and be like, "Princess," and they be like, "Woo!" They be like, "Ah!" He's be standing there like, he be like, "Woo!" He be like, you see him get ready, he like. He's still good. He's like, now what you doing in here, girl? And they all laughing or whatever. I'm like, come on, yo. He didn't say that funny. Like, now what you doing in here? Everybody start cracking up. Just
But then they always got to make some kind of like nut ass reference to the real show.
Yeah.
They were like, "Hey, what are you guys talking about in there?" And then Will turned around like, "Mind your business. That's all." And it's like,
then they real hype.
The studio audience get crazy hype.
like, he didn't do nothing. He just stand there and look at her. He would just be like, she be like, that. I guess it'd be like Will's like daughter or something like that. They'd be like, "Oh, Dad, what are you talking about?" He'd just be like, "Carlton." Oh, you just say a character from the other.
And then that's when Carlton's cameo comes. He comes down and says like, "Did somebody say Carlton?" And then the song plays. It's so unusual for no reason. Like he didn't even turn on the radio. Like somebody say Carlton. Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, first of all, that plot is not going to make sense.
And as soon as the song is over, he'd be like, "All right, we out of here, girl.
We out of here, girl."
It had nothing to do with the plot. It didn't explain why they were there. It didn't explain where Carlton came from.
Yeah, he walked in there. All he did was walk in and say, "Hey, princess." He said, "What you doing in here?" And they laughed. And she said, "What are you talking about?" No, he said, "What are you doing there, Dad?" He said, "Mind your business." And he was like, "What are you talking about, Dad?" Carlton. You know, did somebody say Carlton? Like, none of that makes sense at all, yo. But that's definitely how a reboot would be, and I would hate for them to do that, yo. I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, please.
All right. We pretty much had time, but yo, hope y'all enjoyed this one. Hit us up. All platforms, all streaming platforms. Aux Cordcast at Gmail, Aux Cordcast, Twitter and Instagram, Aux Cord on Facebook. Please. From our people who listen on Apple Podcasts, and even if you don't listen on Apple Podcasts, go on Apple Podcasts and rate us 5 stars. Comment.
All that.
Help us with the algorithm. Help us move up the charts. Please. And you could also comment on SoundCloud. You could comment on our Facebook. Just comment places. Give us some feedback.
How about before you do all that, just listen to it. Listen to the podcast. Just listen to the podcast. Just listen to it. Listen to it while you're driving to work, while you're driving back from work, while you're at the gym, while you're cooking, while you're doing your laundry. It's a good show. Like, I wouldn't lie to you. It's actually very entertaining. So
While
just listen to
you're
it.
shooting up, while you're cutting up the coke.
Right.
Pusher.
Yeah. I'm serious. Not about the cook part, but like it really is good content. I feel. I wouldn't lie. I'm not just saying that because I'm on it or it's us. Like it's really a good show. So just listen. Even if like just skip around. If there's an episode you're like, oh, there's something for everybody.
Yeah,
you find an episode that you like, and then let us know.
20+ episodes now, man. Y'all can skip around to anything.
So So when you do that and you explore our catalog, let us know which episode you enjoyed the most.
Please do that.
All right, that's my rant.
Once again, for the Aux Cord, I'm Ant.
I'm Jazzy Miotti.
Hey, yo.
And you are now unplugged. Go get yourself a fresh Popeyes Chicken Sandwich. If you can find one, keep the black popularity train going. It's cool to be black. Don't tell white Americans. Like, see y'all next time. Peace.